Okay, I'm done with lunch. Let's talk about attributes. So these are the things that I'm talking about when I'm talking about attributes. The courage, empathy, and knowledge bonuses that you get throughout your entire gameplay experience of Hogwarts Mystery. So what is actually the purpose of these attributes and where can you earn these? There will be certain tasks and quests where you'll have a few options laid before you and you have to choose between these options to continue on with the story. And sometimes these attributes play a key role in helping you decide what you have to choose. So there will be certain situations where a certain choice will award you more points towards that specific attribute as compared to the other options. Now, do know that the other options will still give you points towards the other attributes, but the choice that has been highlighted as giving you a specific number of attributes for that attribute, I'm saying attribute a lot, I know, but basically that option will give you the most number of points. So it's not necessary for you to choose that option specifically. You can always choose something that does not require any of the other attributes. Now there are certain situations like when you're going for a duel or when you're about to talk to someone, make them feel better, that quest. In these quests you do require to have a prerequisite of a certain number of points for these attributes. So in these situations you would obviously want your attributes to be at a high level so that you don't miss out on the opportunity of doing that quest. I mean, you'll obviously end up doing that quest eventually. It's just you're probably going to waste time if you haven't gotten enough attributes for that yet and you have to go do something before that. So in case you are in such a situation or you just simply want to increase the number of points for your respective attributes, this is where you can get points for your attributes. So for courage, you can get courage attributes from your flying lessons. Next up, we have the empathy attribute, which you can increase via attending charms lessons. As for knowledge, you can attend potions classes and that's where your knowledge attribute will increase. In year 2, Transfiguration is a new subject that students will learn, and Transfiguration also goes into knowledge. Now here is what I realized as I was playing the beta version of year 2, that as you move along with the game's progress, you will realize that your knowledge attribute will be very high compared to the courage and empathy, and this is because there are more classes that award you knowledge attribute as compared to empathy and courage. So I'd highly recommend, if you have some time free or if you're just trying to earn some house points towards the end of your school year, I would recommend you do those other attributes so that you can get those at probably the same level as your knowledge attribute. Now this is one trick that I use. It's not exactly a trick or anything, but usually if you want to avoid the situation where you go into a task and it says you need a certain number of attributes and you don't have them, to avoid that kind of situation, what I would normally do is I would have my attribute levels at the same level as my character's level. So if my character is at level 8, I would have my attribute levels also at 8, all of them, plus minus of course, but having them at 8 is a very safe option. Now of course the best way to increase your attribute points is not only by following the storyline and choosing the right options, the best way to do it is through attending lessons. And by attending lessons, basically each star awards you This is also one of the main reasons why doing an 8-hour quest is more recommended than doing multiple 3-hour quests or multiple 1-hour quests, because 8-hour quests will surely get you the maximum number of rewards, not just XP but also attributes and house points, which I've mentioned in a previous video. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Attributes works in a very similar way to house points, although it doesn't give you any rewards at the end of a school year as much as how house points would. Attributes are still really crucial in your gameplay experience in Hogwarts Mystery. So that's it from me for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys learned something. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. I will be doing more tips and guides videos such as this one. See you guys in the next video. Bye.